They called him the Mad Monk. But Grigori Yefimovich Rasputin was no ordinary monk, no ordinary man. Born in 1869 in a small, frozen Siberian village, illiterate, dirt-streaked, invisible to the world until he wasn't. By the early 1900s, he was inside the palaces of St. Petersburg, whispering in the ears of Russia's most powerful rulers. Rasputin was a wandering holy man, a starets, claiming visions, healings, and messages from God. Unwashed, crude, often drunk, rumored womanizer, and yet one undeniable gift. He could calm the bleeding of the Tsar's only son, Alexei, a boy with hemophilia. Time after time, when the child's life hung by a thread, Rasputin's prayers seemed to pull him back. This power over the royal family, especially Tsarina Alexandra, made him a household name. To some, a miracle worker. To others, a charlatan poisoning the throne and ruining the empire. The time was World War I. 1914–1916. Russia was bleeding on the front. Food was scarce. Streets angry. Whispers spread through the capital. Rasputin is the one truly ruling Russia. True or not didn't matter. Enough powerful men believed it, and they decided he had to go. Prince Felix Yusupov, richest of the rich, gathered allies, politicians, nobles, men terrified the empire was collapsing. A freezing night in December 1916. The trap was set. Yusupov invited Rasputin to his palace for a friendly evening. Food, wine, private conversation. But the feast was laced with cyanide, wine and cakes dosed to kill several men. Rasputin arrived cheerful, eyes glittering in candlelight. He drank the wine, ate the cakes, talked easily as if nothing was wrong. Minutes passed. Then more, nothing. Unease turned to panic. Yusupov slipped out, returned with a revolver. One shot to the chest. Rasputin collapsed. Finally, it was over, or so they thought. Yusupov leaned in. Rasputin's eyes snapped open. A guttural sound. He surged to his feet, shoved past them, staggered into the snowy courtyard. Another shot, then another. Still he crawled, clawing for the gate, refusing to die. They caught him, beat him, bound his arms and legs, dragged him to the frozen Neva. A hole cut in the ice, and the black water swallowed him. Days later, a body downstream. The autopsy stunned everyone, no trace of cyanide. Some said gunshots killed him, others drowning. Whispers claimed there was water in his lungs, that he was still breathing under the ice. Every witness told a different story, and the legend grew. The man who would not die, truth or myth carefully crafted to terrify a nation. Either way, Rasputin in death became larger than life. Within a year, the Romanovs were gone, swept away by revolution. And in the snow-choked streets of the new Russia, people still whispered his name. Rasputin, the mad monk, the unkillable man. What do you think? Was Rasputin truly impossible to kill, or just the most exaggerated death in history? Tell me in the comments.